Okay guys, hello and welcome back to my channel. Ooh, let me just make that look prettier. I was doing some spring cleaning. So I've got my tea ready. It's this really cute mug by Natura. I don't know if you guys have that internationally, the brand, but it says Queen of Everything. Feeling motivated. I don't know if this happens to you guys, but every single time I make a tea and I record a video, I'm always like, yeah, I'm gonna drink that tea during the video. And then it's really, really hot, so I put it down and I'll forget to drink it. So if you guys can, during the video, just comment in the box below, drink your tea, Mia. So I can at least finish this while I'm doing this video. Okay, so I haven't done a questions and answer video for a very long time, like very, very long time. And it's the first one of this channel, but I'd like to do more. So right now I put up a photo. I put this photo on my Instagram saying for you guys to comment below with your questions. So I'm gonna be doing this in real time, like email. I haven't seen the questions, I haven't chosen them, I haven't prepared anything, so it's literally gonna be me answering these in real time. Okay. I definitely wanna do more of these in the future in this channel, so let me know if you guys want more. If you want me to do the questions on Twitter, if there's different sites that you would prefer. Also, I got a comment the other day on a video, which was stop touching your hair. And I kind of read that and I was like, yeah, you're right though, I do touch my hair a lot. So I'm just letting you guys know that I have a nervous tick, which is I touch my hair just because, I don't know, it's like this tick that I have. So I'm sorry if that gets annoying. It does annoy me when I'm editing, so I'm gonna try and remember that whilst answering the questions. Also, I can't believe that we've already hit 8,000 subscribers. That is amazing, guys. Thank you so much for being part of this community that we're growing, this little family that we have here. It's really important to me and it makes me super happy, so thank you for that, guys. And welcome everybody that doesn't know who I am and just stumbled upon this questions and answer video. I hope you enjoyed the answers that I have to give to the questions that you probably didn't ask, but may be curious about in the meantime. So let's begin. So, well done. Points for remembering to take a sip of this boiling tea. For anyone that's wondering, I am drinking English breakfast with a little bit of milk because I like it like that. I like it like that. Right, question number one. If you could only wear one coat for the rest of your life, which one would it be? I think it would be an H&M coat that I bought. I will show you in a cutaway. It's really comfortable and it goes with everything and it is warm. So that would be the coat that I would use. What are the most important values you want to pass on to your baby boy? Okay, so I have a 9-month-old. Actually, that makes no sense. I have a 9-month-old called Mateus. In English, it's Matthew. And I think the most important values that I want to pass to him is to be an honest person, kind, respectful of women. I think that's really important. And to just try as much as he can to have fun and not take things too seriously, because I do remember when I was younger and at school, I feel like I didn't have as much fun as I probably could because I remember that everything was so serious at the time. Whereas now I look back and I think, oh my God, I would have done things so differently if I could go back to school now. So that's definitely something I want to remind him, like, don't take yourself too seriously. Obviously take yourself seriously when it's like exams and like serious things, but try as much as you can to have fun in your life, be respectful of others, be kind, and be an overall nice human being if you can. Okay. Which instrument would you like to know how to play perfectly? I think the answer to that would be piano, just because I spent so many years learning how to play piano and I feel like I just completely lost everything that I learned, which is really annoying. But I would like to just be those people that get to the piano and be like, brrr, and play all these different songs. I think it's so impressive. So that's probably the instrument that I would love to know how to play perfectly. Which is the best and worst part of being a mom? Okay. Clearly the best part of being a mother is to have this little creature that is half you, half your boyfriend, husband, or whatever. Seeing the different traits that you used to have when you were a kid, seeing him develop, in this case him, develop a personality, the kisses, the hugs. He hasn't said mommy yet, so I don't know what that feels like. But in general, it's just so amazing to be able to give that unconditional love to someone and have it be reciprocated. It's just an amazing feeling. And now the worst. I'm gonna be honest, there are a couple of bad things. Just like, for example, I haven't slept a complete night for 9 months now. I don't remember what it's like to go to bed and just sleep the whole night. I have friends of mine that have babies that are younger. They're like, yeah, they sleep 12, 13 hours. I'm like, die. But yeah, no, in my case, I don't sleep that much. Other thing is just, it brought out this thing in me that I never had before. Like, I could be with children and they would cry and obviously I'd be like, oh, it sucks that they're crying. but I didn't feel pain. Now when I see a child cry, it literally hurts me. I don't know how to explain it in any other way, but it pains me to see a child cry, and I just think about my son. I get this, in Portuguese, it's aperto de coração. It's like someone's grabbing your heart going, and it's quite a horrible feeling, to be honest. That's definitely something really bad, because I can be having like an amazing day and suddenly this kid is crying and I'm just like, how is my son? I have to call my son. I have to see how he's doing. But yeah, that's probably the worst part about being mom, which is like this uncontrollable fear that something's gonna go wrong and that you're not there at it, just doing something wrong, screwing up. But overall, those things are just so small compared to like actually being a mom and having someone that you can love in such an amazing way. It's an amazing feeling. Okay, if you had to change your name, what would your new name be and why would you choose that name? Okay, so I don't know if any of you guys saw One Tree Hill, but I was a huge fan of One Tree Hill. I watched everything and I was completely and utterly in love with Brooke, which is why one of my guitars is called Brooke. And to be quite honest with you guys, before I chose the artistic name Mia Rose, I was supposed to be called Brooke. I think it was just Brooke. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna be Madonna. I just want one name. But yeah, I was completely in love with the name Brooke, so I most probably would be called Brooke something or just Brooke. Have I ever thought of living in London? I have. I actually have lived in London. I was born in London. I lived there 9 years, came to Portugal, spent here a long time until university. I went to university in Buckingham in the UK before I put my videos up on YouTube, and then went to America to sign a record deal. But I do think about living in London all the time. It's just such an amazing city. I love going there all the time. I love visiting the places that I normally like King's Road, Sloane Street, Knightsbridge, Fulham Road. I love those different places of London, and it's just such a buzzing city where I feel like all your dreams can come true, and it's just, you feel that kind of environment where you're excited. I don't know if you guys feel that way, but I feel like when I used to live in London, I would wake up in the morning and I was excited to start the day, because who knows what could happen. You can walk into a restaurant and there would be like this amazing casting director for this movie, blah blah blah. I don't know, maybe that's just the movies, but I definitely do think about it now and then, and who knows? Sip. I feel like you commented in the box below. Phone call in the middle of a video. Fabulous.
Hi guys.
As I was saying, if you could collab with any YouTuber, who would you choose and why? Ooh, there are so many. I love, again, sometimes I don't remember the names, I just remember the names of the channels. Sorry. I love I Covet Thee. I think she's amazing. I love Cezanne. I think everybody loves Cezanne. She's awesome. Claire Marshall. These are just the YouTubers that I watch. Fashion Slave. Sophie. And then there's another one who I really like, but I'm not remembering her name. Ashley? Could it be? Ashley? I think so. She's a fashion blogger, YouTuber. Does a lot of videos of fashion, and she's gorgeous. But yeah, these are probably the YouTubers that I would love to collaborate with. Why? Because I think that I could definitely learn with them. They seem to have such bubbly, such nice personalities. I could see myself being friends with each and every one of them. I would love to collaborate in a challenge kind of environment. I think those are so much fun to watch. Yeah, those are probably the people that I would love to collaborate with. Would you like to have more children? And if yes, a girl or a boy? Okay, well, as I just had a boy 9 months ago, I'm not thinking about other children as of yet. But I think that if I did have another one, I would love it to be a little girl. I think it'd be so cute. I've got a question. When am I gonna do a makeup routine? Soon, if you guys want that. I would love to do that for you guys. Looking back 13 years to when you were starting out, what advice would you give yourself and others who are wanting to get into the music industry? Good question, Matt. I think that nowadays things have changed from where I was in the music spectrum 13 years ago. I feel like people now have more control of the content that they're curating and the kind of music that they want to put forward to the world. Now I feel like you don't necessarily need to use that stereotypical path where the record company comes and gets you after a show and says that they can make you famous, and then this A&R kind of changes who you are and this, that, the other. I don't think that exists. It probably does exist. I just don't think that's the main way that people are choosing to develop their musical career. I feel like if I had to give any advice, it would be stay true to yourselves, definitely. Do the music that really means something to you. Don't do it for the money, don't do it for the fame. Don't do it for the free stuff. That's all just so futile and so shallow. Obviously, it's nice to have free things. It's nice to be, I guess some people would reckon it's nice to be famous, but I feel like if you really want to get into the music industry, remember why you're doing it. Remember to be truthful to yourself and to the people that are following you. Be authentic, because I feel like nowadays authenticity is so important, because you can just see, you've seen so many YouTubers these days just get completely thrashed on YouTube just because people have realized that they're actually fake. They're not really who they are presenting themselves in their videos. And that happens a lot, especially in the makeup world. I think you guys know what I'm saying. But in the music industry, it's important to do it because you love the music, and take the steps that make sense to you, play in the gigs that make sense to you. Don't let anyone make you feel bad, because I feel like if you do, you're doing it with your consent, because as Eleanor Roosevelt said, no one can make you feel inferior without your consent. So remember that you are amazing, you are unique, no one is you. So yeah, that's probably the advice that I would give. And overall, have fun. Have fun, because if you look at my first videos on YouTube before I went to America and I signed a record label, record contract, I was having so much fun in my videos, and I feel like I let myself get consumed by the music industry, because it really is a dog-eat-dog world. And some of the happiness that I was feeling, the organic happiness that I felt within my videos, was kind of lost in the way, because I started to put pressure on myself. I started to care about what people think instead of just enjoying the ride. So yeah. Sorry for the long answer, but that's probably the advice that I would give Matt. Hi Mia, could you tell us how your life was when you lived in England? Kisses from London. Thank you, Anna. My life in London was amazing when I lived there. I was born there, and then I lived there until I was 9. Christmases were absolutely amazing with the snow, making snowmen. It literally was like in the movies. I just felt really at home when I was there. I had great friends. I loved the school that I was in, and we had a lovely little cottage. So it was such an amazing experience living there. And then going back there for university also was just so reminiscent of the good times that I had had there. So I'm definitely a fan of living in England. I think about it now and then. It's definitely somewhere that I could see myself living in the future. But now I'm in Portugal, obviously, and I have family here, but I'll always have a soft place for the UK. Mateus is a beautiful baby. Really, he is very cute. Thank you. Who does he look more like? You or Miguel? By the way, I love your videos and music. Lots of love. Thank you so much. Okay, Ritinha. Mateus is a beautiful baby. I think so too. And I think that he looks much more like Miguel than he looks like me. He does have my eyes and my eyebrows, which is something good. But the rest is completely Miguel. I literally gave birth to Miguel's clone. How did you and Miguel meet? Do you guys plan on having a bigger family? I love your videos and son is so adorable. Thank you, Sina. Me and Miguel met 5 years ago. We actually started on social media, which is amazing. We went through every single social media outlet. I think we started on Instagram, and then we went to Facebook, and then it was WhatsApp, and then finally we met in person. So yeah, we are definitely a couple that started on social media, and now 5 years in have a little baby boy, and who knows, maybe bigger. If I had a girl, what would she be called? Okay, Anya? Is that how you say your name? Anya loves Nutella. If I had a girl, I love the name Sien and Sienna. I love those names. I'm weird though, because I like different names. I was gonna call Mateus Maximilian. So I think I would go for different names. And as I am English, I do have the opportunity to give my daughter, if I have one, a different name. It doesn't have to be completely Portuguese. So I like Bea Marie. I actually wrote the name Bea Marie in one of my songs. Sienna, Cora. I love the name Cora. But yeah, I guess it's not just me. I obviously have to see if Mika likes these names, but these are the names that I absolutely adore. How has life changed since we've had Mateus? Well, many different ways. Like, responsibility is much bigger. Our timetable, our schedules had to change a lot because I do work at home and I have a lot of meetings and I have a lot of things that I have to do, and I'm a full-time mother. So it's knowing how to balance things and how to have a lot of discipline, because I'm doing, as you guys know, I have another channel, so I do 4 videos every week. And also I have a music career, so I think it changed insofar as it's made me more mature and much more disciplined, much more organized. I literally have 2 agendas that I take everywhere with me, and it's just made me more, I think it's made me more docile, much more calm, in touch with my inner mother, which I didn't even know I had. But yeah, those would definitely be the things that changed in my life. Will I do more covers? I don't know. I think I'm doing 4 videos every week and I have other things to do at the same time. And covers is more difficult because I don't have a lot of talent when it comes to playing guitar. I'm sorry. I am so basic. So I like to do things well and well done. So either I had the time to do a good thing or I wouldn't do it. So if you do get a music cover from me anytime soon, it's because I had the time and I could dedicate myself to that project. If you could have invented anything that already exists, what would it be? Inditex? Amazon? Uber? Any multi-million enterprise or idea, business, I would have done that for sure. It's a good question, Shalini. Would you rather have to read out loud every word you read or sing everything you say out loud? That is a good question. I think I would rather read every word out loud rather than sing everything I say, because that could be seriously annoying and I could rub people the wrong way and suddenly get punched in my face. So yeah, definitely read out loud. I don't want this video to be too long. I mean, oh my goodness, it's gonna be huge. I'm gonna have to stop here. There are a lot of questions that I didn't get to answer, so I'm sorry about that, but I do want to do one of these videos again. So let me know if you guys want me to do another questions and answer video. If there's other things that you want me to answer, I love doing these videos. It's just nice to kick back, drink some tea and talk to you guys. So I'm really proud of us. We're already 8,000. Fabulous. So nice to have you guys on board with me in this journey. I missed YouTube, I really did. And I especially missed speaking in my mother tongue. It's much easier for me. So I want to do new videos for you guys. Let me know in the comments box below what videos you'd like me to do, anything that I'm missing, anything that you would love to see on this channel. Thanks for the support, guys. Subscribe if you haven't yet. Like the video if you enjoyed it. And until the next video, a huge kiss from me.